Thanks for tuning in. Let's jump into today's question. This comes from Jessica F., 34 years old from Salt Lake City, Utah. Jessica asks, I work as a management consultant. I've always been very career driven and have built a very successful career. I also enjoy what I do, but it's starting to take a toll on me. After 10 years of nonstop travel and 60+ hour work weeks, I'm burned out. How can I stay in my career, which requires this level of intensity, but have more balance? I totally get it, right? Management consulting is a grind. I did investment banking and private equity for a number of years, and same kind of lifestyle, and it can definitely weigh on you. So I totally get it. And the thing is with those types of companies is that the grind continues. Even as you become more senior, the grind really doesn't fall off. You are asked to do even more. Now you have to start bringing in business, so the pressure becomes more, and the hours are often pretty similar. So it unfortunately doesn't get much better if you stay at one of those large management consulting firms. So a couple things I would recommend. One, you can look at different areas within that realm. So corporate strategy, product management, corporate development, a smaller consulting firm. Sounds like you love what you do, which is great, but they're just demanding too much of you. So maybe look at a smaller organization or one of those tangential industries like I just mentioned. The other thing that you can think about is instilling some breaks into your schedule. Not sure if your company itself would allow it, but if you can put aside 1-2 weeks a year where you go do something just for you, right? Not a vacation at a Disney World or hanging out with friends, but something just for you so that you can reset. I know that's been helpful in my career. Sometimes you just need to turn everything off, and not every vacation is a vacation from work. So if you go to Disney World or you go hang out with friends for a few days, you're not really taking time to reset. Yes, you're having fun, but you're still stimulated at a high level. Sometimes you just need to take a step back. Another thing that you could think about is maybe you take a gap. I'm not sure where you are in terms of if you have a family that you need to provide for or what your financial situation is, but maybe you take a gap of 6 months to a year and just take some time to reset, some time for you, right? You have a long career ahead of you. It sounds like you love what you do. And so taking 6 months to a year is not going to be the end of the world. In fact, it could probably refresh you and propel you going forward. So that's definitely something to think about. You know, management consulting, like I said, it is a grind. And the people at the top of those top firms, I mean, they're not coaching their kids' baseball game at 4:30. They're not sitting down for dinner at 5 p.m. So whatever path you choose, the biggest thing I'd say to you is take a step back and determine what your priorities are. And there's got to be some sacrifice somewhere. That's a tough thing to admit. But if you are going for the top of the mountain at a large management consulting firm, there are sacrifices that you have to make in your life, in your relationships, and that's just the unfortunate reality of it in most cases. Like I said, those folks aren't coaching the baseball team at 4:30 p.m. But if you determine that your priorities are on the other side, right? Family, friendships, relationships, whatever it is, then you probably have to sacrifice a little bit of the time with the career. It doesn't mean you're sacrificing your career, which means that you are potentially pivoting to something other than the large management consulting firms, right? Same thing with the top law firms, top investment banks, top management consulting firms. They all demand a lot. You can still do those careers and do those careers that you absolutely love, but you could do it in a different way. You don't have to be at one of those top firms that are going to demand more and more of your life. So determine what your priorities are. That's the most important thing. Because right now it sounds like work is shifting on the priority list and moving down a little bit. You still want a career, you still love what you do, but you might just have to shift a little bit, maybe to a different organization or within a different realm within that same type of industry, like I said, corporate strategy, corporate development, etc. But there's no reason you shouldn't be able to have your work-life balance, your relationships, your friendships, your health, all the other things, and your professional career. You might just have to do it at a different organization, but you can have your cake and eat it too. You just have to find the right place that will foster that.